Hi friends, it's your art teacher, Miss Barnett. And this week we're continuing our exploration of the creepy crawly world of insects. We're going to be drawing insects today. You're going to need a piece of paper to draw on. I'm using an 8.5 by 11 sheet, but you can use whatever you have available. You're going to want a fine tip marker. I'm going to be using a Sharpie, but you could also use one of the skinny type of Crayolas. That would work for this project as well. And you're going to want some crayons, some with the paper on and a few with the paper taken off. So once you have those materials, come back and we'll get started. All right, guys, before we get started today, you'll find this diagram at the bottom of my presentation where this video is. Remember, you're going to have, this is just the parts of the body, so you can go back and look at this as you're working to make sure you remember everything. 3 body parts, the head, the abdomen, the thorax, 6 legs. You could use any, well, for the body parts, you could use any kind of shape, and the legs, you can use any kind of line. You're going to put 2 or 4 wings on, and then you're going to add eyes, antenna, and a tongue, and then some designs. So that is here for you in the resources, and I'll put it up on the board if you're in class with me so you can look at that as we work today. Now, remember in one of my earlier videos in the lesson, I called this marker a fine tip marker because it makes a fine tip line, and people also call it a thinking marker because you can plan out what you're going to do without taking the cap off first. So we are going to plan first and use our thinking marker. So maybe, I don't know, for the head, I'm going to do an oval. And then for the body, maybe like a googly woogly shape, or maybe a triangle. And then for the thorax, maybe I can do a square. And remember, you can use any kind of shapes you want. Then I'm going to put on maybe some zigzag lines for the legs this time. Or I could do a curly curl, or a dotted leg, or a dash leg, or a wavy leg, whatever you want. Then, I don't know, I think for this guy I'm going to do 4 wings, and 2 eyes, some crazy wiggly antennas, and a tongue, and then I'm going to put some really cool designs on him. So now that I've thought about it and planned without taking the marker cap off, I'm going to get started. So I'm going to pull the cap off. And the other thing we want to remember is not to press too hard. Don't go into this. We're inventing with a plan. We're going to invent as we go. We don't know what the insect is going to look like until we're finished. And if you finish quickly, maybe you can make another friend or an insect on your page. It could be a friend for your bug, maybe a family member for your insect. So I'm going to get started, and I'm going to start with an oval for the head. I'm not pressing too hard. Then, I don't know, maybe a square for the abdomen, and a triangle for the thorax. Whatever I want. It's my bug. Then I'm going to put some legs on him. I think I'm going to do some zigzag legs. I made a mistake and I just went and drew over it. No big thing. I'm going to put some wings on him. I think I'm going to make him have these like tiny wings compared to his body. Here we go. Let's put some eyes on him. And some antenna. And a tongue. Cool. Looking pretty good so far. Let's add some designs on him. Maybe, I don't know. Let's do some stripes. And then maybe his thorax has some polka dots. Whatever you want. This is going to be your bug. You make him however you want to make your bug. Cool. Maybe some designs up here. Nice. All right, there's my bug. You go ahead and make your bug. Okay, friends, now that you've made your bug however you want to make them, this is my bug. Don't copy my bug. You make your own bug however you want. I'm going to show you how to use some of the crayons to make him really bright and colorful. So, I don't know. Let's do some lime green. So to make a bright spot of color, we're going to use the tip of the crayon, just like this. Cool. Another thing you can do is you can change how hard you're pushing down. So you can go very lightly. I'm not pressing down very hard at all. I'm kind of tickling the paper with my crayon. And then I can press super duper hard and make a totally different color. So this, I'm kind of tickling the paper here. I'm pushing against the paper with my crayon. We could also practice doing some rubbing. So maybe we want to use the side and pinch the end, and the middle to color a big area at one time. You know, you just color it however you want. You're the artist and you make it your own. So you can use the tip, you can press light or hard, and you can use the side to fill in a lot of space. So I'm going to speed up the tape while I finish coloring this, and you color it however you want. All right, my friends, here is my completed bug. I made sure I had a head, an abdomen, a thorax. It has 6 legs, 2 eyes, a tongue, 2 antennae, and some wings. I also used the tip of my crayon to color in some places. I used different pressure. I tickled the paper with the crayon and then I pressed really hard in different places. And I also used the side of the crayon to fill in big areas. So I hope your bugs are just as awesome as mine. I'm sure they are, because you're a great artist and I want you to try your best and forget the rest. I cannot wait to see your beautiful bug drawings. They're going to be so art amazing. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.